What's going on, Wolf Gang? I made a community post about how we doing this Plus Ultra Challenge, and of course, One Justice 2 is slightly simmering down, so we gotta hop on a new train, so why not do Jump Force? I know a lot of people love Jump Force, and whew, my personality with Jump Force doesn't mix, but I gotta support the Wolf Gang, so let's talk about a character that's coming to Jump Force. With the release information and the HD screenshots of Miriam looking absolutely sexy, we still have Hiei to be announced. So we all know Hiei was definitely a top tier character in J-Stars. If anybody who's played J-Stars, if you ever saw a A rank or S rank Hiei, you already knew what was going to happen in the match, I guarantee you. So I want to dive into the abilities that Jump Force will give Hiei from J-Stars. I'm not going to talk about like up combos and, you know, the launchers and like the down and all that, grabs and all that. I just want to dive into the type of abilities that most likely Hiei will have in Jump Force, including his awakening. So we already know Hiei's a swordsman, that's automatically. So we already know that his combos, of course, will lead into him bringing out his sword and whatnot. Now, one of the abilities that Hiei will definitely have is something called Fist of the Mortal Flame. Now, Fist of the Mortal Flame was absolutely amazing to look like. He has Fist of the Mortal Flame and he has double Fist of the Mortal Flame. And what this move is absolutely Hiei's flurry of punches that are engulfed in flame, and that's about it. He also has a move called Flamethrower. I highly doubt they'll add that to Hiei, but like I said, this is Jump Force, so they have to have 4 abilities, and, you know, actually, my bad, they have to have 3 abilities, and the 4th one being the ultimate. So we're gonna assume the first ability will be Fist of the Mortal Flame, correct? Second ability will be Sword of the Darkness Flame, which most likely will be Hiei's rush move, compared to how Yusuke now has a rush move from what he did on J-Stars. So Fist of the Mortal Flame, Sword of the Darkness Flame. The third move could possibly be Flamethrower. That will be his ranged move, and it would just make sense for them to give Hiei that. Fourth move, we all know what this fourth move is going to be, and you got it, guys. It's going to be Dragon of the Darkness Flame. We already know this is going to be Hiei's ult. Now, the special thing about Dragon of the Darkness Flame, now I really hope they implement this in Jump Force. J-Stars, when Hiei did Dragon of the Darkness Flame, if you had enough bar, you was able to do Dragon Absorption, and what this is Hiei ends up turning the dragon on himself, which absolutely gives him a buff, and that buff was absolutely disgusting in J-Stars. But the thing is, it took another bar in order to do that on J-Stars, so I don't know if they're going to actually implement that in Jump Force, where if you have enough, you know, 5 bars, I think it's 5 bars. I've been on Jump Force forever. But it takes another bar in order for you to do Dragon Absorption, and I feel like that would be absolutely dope. Now, we have to lead into Hiei's possible awakening, guys. Now, hear me out. Yusuke has his demon form on J-Stars and Jump Force as well, but the crazy thing about that on J-Stars is he was only able to play with that demon form for a certain amount of time. So J-Stars was like, we're gonna have Yusuke's demon form out there for about a few, like 10 to 20 seconds, and then we're just gonna have him get clapped by himself, and that was it. So he was only able to play that for a limited time. Now we're gonna talk about Hiei's awakening. Hiei's awakening can go 2 different ways. The first way Hiei's awakening can go, he could take off the bandana over his forehead that shows his Jogging eye, and that's about it. That allows him to still do Dragon of the Darkness Flame, and, you know, we'll call it a day. That's about it. Now, if Jump Force wants to get very into Hiei, they will give him his Jingunshi form, which of course is him being green with all the eyes over him. If you haven't seen how that looks, this is how this looks. I highly doubt they'll go this deep into Hiei's character. I feel like they'll give him the default, you know, the black robe with the bandana around him, or give him the bandana around when he has like the tank top shoulder, the black shirt. You guys know his look on J-Stars. They'll probably leave it like that, and then his awakening will be him ripping off the bandana and showing off the eye. Or if you want to get real creative, let's give him the evil eye form. Let's give him the evil eye expert. Let's give him the Jingunshi form. Doubt, but I'm crossing my fingers for that. I really would love to see that in Jump Force compared to how it was in the anime. So now that we have a full-on moveset, so let's just put that back into order. Fist of the Mortal Flame, Flamethrower, Sword of the Darkness Flame, which will be his rush move, and Dragon of the Darkness Flame. / Dragon Absorption if they let him be able to do that, or Dragon Absorption happens automatically after Dragon of the Darkness Flame. Or if you fully get hit by the Dragon of the Darkness Flame, Hiei automatically does Dragon Absorption because you can block ultimates, obviously. Dragon Absorption would only happen if you fully get hit by all the Dragon of the Darkness Flame. And then Awakening with either him being showing off the Jogging Eye or him turning into the Jungunshi form, whichever way they're gonna go. I would really prefer the form, but then again, this is Jump Force we're talking about, guys. So that being said, guys, that's what I wanted to dive into. I wanted to talk about Hiei's possible abilities and his specials and his awakening. Like I said, I'm not too fond on how to actually talk about launchers, grabs, all that other stuff. You know how that goes, guys. So with that being said, let me know what you feel like Hiei's awakening going to be. I feel like we're on par with this moveset. They're not going to give Hiei much. The only thing I can think of that would also give Hiei a dope moveset if they give him his move that he did in his Jungunshi form, which is called Black Dragon Wave. For anybody who's seen that, was only in a movie. So, but like I said, they're probably not going to go into a movie. That being said, guys, let me know in the comment section below what kind of moveset you feel like Hiei is going to have. If I get this on par, I'm literally going to slap myself, because that Sword of the Darkness Flame is definitely going to be a rush move. I don't care what nobody, that has to be a rush move, dude. So that being said, guys, let me know what you feel like Hiei's moveset is going to be. Do you think I'm on par with this moveset, with his awakening and taking off the bandana, or him going his Jungunshi form? Love you guys. Wolfgang, let's give this moveset prediction 100 likes. We will come back to Jump Force, guys. We're going to come back, I promise. That being said, Wolfgang, love you, and we are out of here.
Jose, yeah.